So we were not even sure that if it was an online assessment, or else it was an interview. The reason why I was not able to clear the round was I was unsure, and I gave the thought to the interviewer that I am in a denial to tell the answer. If your interview experience is good, even if you don't crack the company, it's okay. It's completely all right. So after that, he asked me the applications of graphs. When you hear the phrase graphs, when a computer science student hear the phrase of word of graphs, you'll be blank. He asked me to. This is very basic question, okay? He asked me to code prime numbers.
Hello everyone, welcome to podcast with Ayushi episode 6. Today in this video we are going to talk to one of my friend, and in this video she'll let us know all the things more about placement, more than placement. It will be today about her journey. We have already known by this time DS and everything. So today in this video we have Likhitha with us, and today she is going to share everything that she have gone through in her placement time. And I feel Likhitha is the best person to say it because her trajectory of college is very different, and you will get to know more. Like the way she is by super duper intelligent. If she studies something 5 years back, she still remembers it. So probably you might get some hacks also, how she studies or how she thinks, so that she can make into all of these things. So bye Likhita, give a intro, bro.
How are you, Ayushi?
I am fine, bro. How are you?
It's been long we talked.
Yeah.
Hello everyone. My name is Lakshmi Likhitha. I'm currently pursuing my final year in VIT University. Now, currently, I'm doing an internship at Amadeus Software Labs in Bangalore. So that's about me.
Okay, Likhita. So we give you a first question. So you said you cracked Amadeus, and this was your first company or second company that you cracked or you have set for the interview?
My first company, which I have given an interview, was Couchbase. I did not get into it. This is my second company giving interview.
Okay, so how many rounds you completed in Couchbase? I mean, if you can tell it briefly.
Okay. So Couchbase, the interview rounds were like, we don't have the online test. It is like it starts with the interview round itself. It starts with a technical interview. So you will be having a technical interview, and then if you crack it, if you complete it, you will be going to the next round, which is again a technical interview. Okay. After you will be having the HR round. There are 3 rounds in Couchbase. So I have cleared first technical round. I went for the second one. I did not clear the second one, so I stopped there.
Okay, so this company doesn't have any online test.
No, Couchbase doesn't have any online test for. I think it's for only the graduates.
Okay, so how was your since Couchbase was the first like interviews that you have set for? So how was your experience sitting in the interview and facing it for the first time? Because that's what, like, for the first time we are always like, what is going to happen? We have so many things and everything.
Yeah. So what happened was, I did not know. I'm not even sure that I'm not even. I think it's not even real that I got shortlisted for such a huge company. So it only shortlisted, like, there are nearly 12,000 to 15,000 students in VIT, right? So nearly it shortlisted only 100 students among them. Okay, I was one of them.
9 CGPA, 9 CGPA.
I was very grateful that I was shortlisted for the company. So I was shortlisted for UI role. I was very nervous. I don't know how to perform, I did not have a prior experience giving interviews and all. So what happened was, they asked us to bring our laptops directly. Um, CDC people doesn't usually say us to bring our laptops. So we were not even sure that if it was an online assessment, or else it was an interview. So we went to the CDC labs, and they were like, it's an interview. So I had my interview. He asked one DSA question, and he asked me from my resume. He asked about my projects. He asked about my certifications and all. First round was good. I was able to clear that. And in the same day, I had the second round also. So in the second round also, as it is a UI role, I mentioned React.js, Node.js, HTML, CSS, and JavaScript in my resume. So in my second round, he asked me to design a React application. I was doing it, but it was taking time. Okay, as it was my first interview, I was not able to manage the time properly, and then he moved on to DSA. Okay, he asked me to code the hash maps. Yeah, he gave a problem. It's very basic problem, like it's medium level, easy to medium level problem. It's what do you say, finding the duplicates, like finding the frequency map, basically frequency map, like the occurrences of each element will be represented as hash map, right? That is the question which I have got. I cleared that. And he asked some basics regarding React. I was unsure about the question. So I was like, I'm not sure if it is correct or not. So I had this doubt. So what I am thinking, that I was not, the reason why I was not able to clear the round was I was unsure, and I gave the thought to the interviewer that I am in a denial to tell the answer. So that's where I did not get selected to the next round.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that is where we all learned ki this is small, not maybe our interview was too good, but this one small mistakes
Yeah. Yes.
can just make us lose all these interviews, and then we feel like
Yeah. It actually doubts your confidence, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
and
Interviewer
then
doubts your confidence.
yeah, and then later on you will doubt yourself what you're actually doing.
Yeah.
So that's a process. I guess with time, when you do more interviews, you get, even if you are getting rejections, with time you will understand. I mean, you will get to learn something out of it.
It's very, as it was my first interview. The interview experience was good. Okay, that is the only thing that did not make me disappoint.
Yeah.
If your interview experience is good, even if you don't crack the company, it's okay. It's completely all right. You will be having another. The companies will be coming as you are in your placement season. You need not demotivate yourself.
True.
If it's for you, you will definitely get it.
You will get it. I mean, that's the story
If it's for
we
you,
have
you will
already
definitely
witnessed.
get it.
Huh, I mean, that is how, like, you got rejections in Couchbase and then you learned something. And the next time when you set for the company, you finally came out by cracking it.
Yeah.
So that's how you quickly adapt the changes that you really need to do so that you can make it up for the next time. You don't keep it for a few more days or few more months.
Yeah.
So, Likhitha, I would tell you, Likhitha got placed in August, right?
Yeah, it was on August 30th.
She got placed in August. Since placement season started in July, she got placed in August. Now, for next 3 months, she was chilling. We were studying. She was like, this web series you saw, huh? You know what is the story, huh? So, in case I already told you in previous video, if you will get placed early, na, at least last 3 to 4 months you can chill, you can enjoy, you can think, you can
You will
explore
enjoy
more.
your college life. You'll have your wins.
Yeah.
To get placed in the first quarter, first half.
So I guess that's very important. You try to get placed as early as possible. So so the second time when you sat for the interview, what were the things that you have changed so that it helped you to crack the interview?
Okay. In my first interview experience, I was not confident enough.
Sorry. Also, if you can tell Amadeus' entire process, like how all the rounds which were there, and then how you came to interview and everything.
Okay. So in my first interview experience, in my first interview, I was not confident. Okay. So I was not confident. I was doubting myself whether I'll be able to crack it or not. Am I actually
Worthy
capable
of
of
it.
doing this? Worthy of it? I was unsure. So basically, I changed that mindset when it came to my second interview. The day we had the interview, you know the all the tragic, right? What happened before the interview? I was not in college. I went
Yeah.
to my uncle's marriage. Came the
And
next day,
then,
I had this exam and all.
yeah, I
So
remember.
while giving the exam, we went to pre-placement talk. Right, we went together to the pre-placement talk.
I also
We had the pre-placement talk. We first batch of students were having the exam in the first forenoon, and the second batch, we were from the second batch. We were having it in the afternoon.
It was conducted in campus, na?
First half students wrote the exam in campus. Second half students, it was scheduled around 4:30 to 5:36, something like that. So we wrote it in
Online.
the hostel rooms. So what happened was actually Amadeus. In Amadeus, there are 4 rounds. Sorry, 5 rounds. One is you'll be applying it through the CDC portal. You'll be getting shortlisted. You'll be putting your resume. You'll be putting your skills, everything in that. So it's the first is the basic shortlisting, which will be based on your CGPA and the company requirements. So company will send the shortlist to the placement team. Then you will be having your online assessment. What Couchbase, Amadeus did was it shortlisted every student mostly. Like it allowed every student to write the exam. So in the first round, it was like basically they asked 2 coding questions and nearly 20 to 30 MCQs, I guess. The MCQs was completely based on the pseudocodes and the outputs. And some of them were like basic Java questions and all. So the round was for 2 hours. You'll be completing your assessment in 2 hours, online test. After that, we got the shortlist. I was shortlisted for the second round. Second round was SHL assessment test, where you will be having the English exam, something like English exam. Think of it as this way. You will be having a scenario. You will be reading the scenario and answering the questions. It's more like a read the paragraph and answer the questions. Okay. So this was the second round. It happened the same day. Yeah, it happened the same day. It was on, I don't remember it properly. We had the online assessment first round on 28th, 29th. We had it on 29th. Yeah, we had it on 29th evening by at 8 o'clock. They released the shortlist for the second round, and we were asked to complete it by 10 o'clock, I guess. So it happened in the same day within few hours. Yeah. So second round also completed. They released a mail with the shortlist. So I was there in that. They mentioned that we'll be having the interview in the next day, on the next day. That is on 30th morning. I was completely relaxed. I was like, okay, I prepared for this interview. I have been learning this. I know the concepts. I've been practicing the problems. The only thing I have practiced in my vacation was we had a vacation for 1 month. Okay, as we were final year students, students of second year, first year will be having vacation as for 2 months. As we were final years, we had only for 1 month. That is when I have completely without distracting myself, I have practiced DSA. So that helped a lot. So I was very confident while going to interview. We had the thing is that for Vellore people, they'll be having the interview offline. So after completion of theirs, we'll be having the interview. So they have mentioned that I was tensed because I did not get the meeting interview link. Okay, every one of them were getting the link. I was like, why am I not getting the link? What happened? Am I really like, did my name come by mistake in the shortlist? We'll have all these questions, right? We'll be starting to doubt ourselves. So all this happened, and then I got the link. The interview was scheduled at 7 o'clock in the evening. I was preparing. I was brushing the concepts. I was going through the concept. I was making sure that my fundamentals were clear. I did not practice any codes. I did not even touch the coding part. Okay. So then I had a small nap. Okay, in between, and then my interviewer called. She's like, Likhitha, are you free? We'll be having your interview in 10 minutes.
Or
Imagine you are not even mentally free. Sorry, you are not even mentally prepared.
prepared.
That you will be getting the call from the interviewer and that you will be having an interview in 10 minutes. It's like, okay, ma'am, yes, I'm free. Yeah, we can have the interview.
I still remember I was in my room. I saw Likhitha running. I was like, what happened to this? She was running to the washroom.
I was running like Superwoman.
Yeah,
What happened?
yeah.
I'll go wash my face. Come. I have interview, guys. I have interview. I was like that. So what happened was the interview was nice. Okay. I had the interview. He mostly focused on DSM. He started with fundamentals. Okay. He was like he asked me the applications of DSA. Okay, the main thing is that the product-based companies, they cover all the topics. They'll cover your fundamentals. They'll cover your coding skills. They'll even ask you puzzles to check your problem-solving skills. Okay, I had one question from Geeks for Geeks. It's famous question. It's the question about crossing bridge. Okay, you'll be finding it in GFG, Geeks for Geeks. It's easy. It's like it takes you 2 to 3 minutes to understand the question and then analyze it, and then you can solve it on your own. One point you will be needing to understand is that you should never code it all way yourself. Okay, you should explain him the approach. You should keep on being interactive with him. You should ask him questions. You should explain him. You should make it more of an interactive way. So after that, he asked me the applications of graphs. When you hear the phrase graphs, when a computer science student hear the phrase of word of graphs, you'll be blanked. Thinking it is very difficult concept, but it is not.
Because Likhitha is very good at studying, so it is not.
No. It's not like that. When you understand the concept, no, he asked me the application for BFS. He asked me the application for DFS. I remember my friend Chakrika. She did the podcast with me. No?
Yeah.
I remember her explaining me the applications. The way she explained it to me, it's the same way I explained it to the interviewer. He was very well impressed with the interview. So at last he asked me the puzzle, GFG puzzle. And then for every person who is attending the interview, they asked us to wait. We'll let you know. But my interviewer is like, you wait here only. I'll send the HR in. So I did not have time to prepare for the HR round also.
For HR. So you completed your interview. Now it's your final interview, HR interview. If you clear this, you'll get it.
Yeah. It's like so what happened was my technical interviewer was like, you stay here only. I'll be leaving the call. I'll let the HR join it. Some internet issue happened. Some technical error was there. I was not able to see the screen. My interview was done on Hacker platform. Okay. So it was not something like I was not able to see the meeting in. So I called the contractor, whom the person who called me that I have the interview. I called her and I mentioned that, excuse me, ma'am, my technical interview just got completed. The interviewer asked me to stay in the call, that he'll be sending the HR in, but I am not able to see the screen where, like, you see, like the meeting screen. Okay, then she's like, okay, what's your name? I told her the name. Then she sent a link to my mail. Then the HR joined in. She's also very good. She asked me like, why am I choosing to sit for placements? Why am I not going to pursue my higher studies? She's more interested. Why am I not interested in learning? Why am I looking for a job? Something. So she was like, it was more a way, like, it's not like you will be answering to her questions. It's more like an interactive way. She keeps on talking to you. You answer. Something like that. So HR interview was also good. We were waiting for results. My HR work round was done by 5:36, somewhere between that. And the thing is that Amadeus, when it came to our campus, it told that we'll be releasing the results on the same day. So that's when you start fearing, like, will I get it or not? I have completed all the rounds. Will I be able to crack the placement or not? I did not know. We were waiting. I was waiting. It was around 9 o'clock when all people completed the interviews. So at 9, our group, our CDC placement head sent a message in the group that interviews are completed. We'll release results in short time. I was even searching, what does short time mean? Like, is it an hour? Or else will it be 2 hours? Or else will it be 3 hours? So that I can prepare myself for the congratulations mail, which they will be circulating through mail. So it was around 9:54 p.m. 9:45, 9:54 p.m. That's when we got the congratulations mail. The thing is that I did not see my name on that. I was like, okay, I did not get. A friend of mine seen it. Then it's like it was like they have mentioned there will be certain limit to the mail content. Okay, if it exceeds, it will redirect you to other page. You should click on view entire message. So that's when I clicked on it. I saw my name at the last row.
Last,
Where,
I guess it was 38th or 37, some number was there.
It was 38 people who got selected. So I was the 38th person who got selected. Like it's not like I was 38th person who got selected. It's like I am from
It's a list,
cybersecurity. They made it. I think they made it in the way like the
Specialization
names
wise.
were sorted by specialization, I guess. So my name was in last row. So like congratulations, I'm Lakshmi Likhitha. CSE.
I still remember I and my roommates, we were all studying and we were, our door
I
was
was
also
running
closed.
to your room.
And
I came. I like I got
she came.
placed. Yay!
So our room was adjacent one. We saw Likhitha coming. She said, she just opened the little. I got placed, and we are like, oh my god, she got
I was
placed,
on
and we were so
I was on
happy.
call. I was telling my father. The thing is that I went to my uncle's marriage, right? They had the reception on the same day, 30th August. So my family were completely busy. My father did not pick my call. Then I was like, Daddy, I got placed. Why are you not picking my call? At least congratulate me. Then I sent a voice message. Then he called me back. Like, he's very happy because they were in a family function, right? They had very good news to tell to circulate it through family.
Everyone. And I guess that's a very emotional moment for the person who got placed and the people around them and parents too. Because we have been studying from past 4 years just for this thing to get placed.
The thing
and
is
everything.
that in our friend circle, we were 10 people, right? So we were neighbors. Me, Sumana, Malvika, Yashvita, Chakrika were roommates. You, Ayush, you, Sangha, Usha, Pawnee were roommates.
Usha,
So what happened? Chakrika got placed on 28th August. I got placed on 30th of August. We were celebrating.
Yeah, bro. I mean, the time was. Even I will attach the video. जब मैंने record किया the day Likhitha got placed, I was recording that and she was like on other level.
No.
Even then.
I was talking to my uncle and aunt while you were recording.
Yeah.
I was like, bye, na job vachindi.
Yeah, I will keep that video for sure to you guys to see how the real moments were. Now say, sorry.
So my father and my mother, they were in reception. So that's when my results got declared. So they were like they were very happy. Like they said every one of my relative that my daughter is placed now. Like in my 4-1 only I got we were placed, no? So they were like, oh, she did not even complete her graduation and then she is now placed. Wow.
I mean, that's a very great for that too. It was an occasion, so everyone was there. Everyone like, oh, I mean, like,
everybody are like, Likhitha, congratulations. They were sending messages. They were making a call for me. They were like, we are very happy that you are placed.
See, guys, for the first time, you will witness the actual video when she got placed. Even it is worst, our faces are just worst. But I'll keep it for you so that you can witness the Likhitha's placement. The real time when.
I was telling to my uncle and aunt, they stay in US, right? I was telling them that Baba in place IPN, Pinnin in place IPN, job I was telling them.
Yeah.
Translate. Do I need to translate it to you? I was like,
I understood. I got understood.
I got an offer. That's what I was telling. They were also very happy.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing, na. You did 4 years of engineering just to have this one day in your life, so that all of us, all our parents can be proud about it and everything. So you did your job well. You got placed soon. I mean, in that August time and next 4 months, she was 15 days. She was in hostel. 15 days she was going to somewhere. Then 15 days she was somewhere.
Yeah.
And our movie nights. We started our movie nights.
Like we used to watch movies, we were hanging out, we were enjoying then also. Like even in the placement season, we were enjoying a lot. We were making birthday parties, we were planning for people's birthday, we were planning for our friends' birthdays.
You remember?
Our outing.
You remember that outing? So I mean, we have talked about everything, the placement, and by this time all of us are aware DSA is very important. That is the thing which can take you through all your interviews. Okay, studying is your part, and everything, and then implementing it into interviews. And also the way last video also we talked about communication, this video is also like only one trick you should remember: you should be very interactive to the interviewer. Even if you don't know, don't let them know ki you don't know. Yeah.
It should be in a way that you can assure him that you will be learning about it. It's okay to accept your mistakes. Okay, nobody knows everything in the world, right? So you should let him know. You should give him the feeling that this girl is capable of learning. She will spend her time on learning.
Yeah. I mean, even I don't know where I saw this one podcast where that guy said, even though he was in an interview and the interviewer asked some DSA question and he didn't knew. So he was like, he tried some approach, but it didn't work out. So he said, okay, sir, I'm not, and the interview was about to end. So he was like, sir, can you give me some of your LinkedIn ID or somewhere so that I can reach out to you after this interview completes. I'll get through that solution and let you know that. And after the interview, even though he couldn't answer one question, after the interview he went and he researched about it, he implemented it, and then he reached out to that interviewer telling, see, this is how we will implement. So what happens is, even you did not do that great in the interview, but interviewer thinks, okay, this guy or this girl is very responsible, and then that person is still taking care about it. Okay, even the interview ends.
For learning. This is what the interviewer should say.
Yeah,
That
you
you
are
are open for learning.
yeah,
You
you're
are
willing
not
to.
restricting yourself to not prepare, to not learn something new, to not putting yourself in the process of learning and all. So you should just make the interviewer believe that you are open for learning.
And tell me, bro, one hack. I mean, something. How to get 9 CGPA if any one of the people want to get it.
You have already
I mean, I already uploaded a video, but is there anything specific or any point? Do you think just do this thing and you'll get it?
you know about me a lot. Okay. I did not go to classes.
Yes, she did not go to classes. She's studying one day before because she's very intelligent. She can do that in a day.
No. It's not like that. It
It's
doesn't
true.
work for everyone. Okay, what I did was I was having the thing is that I if I go to classes, I go to mostly I go to computer science classes regularly. I go to DBMS class, I go to OS class, I go to CN class, I go to DSA class. All the main subjects classes I used to cover. I used to go regularly. Okay, but when it comes to electives and all, I skip them.
Yeah.
So when I attend classes, no, I listen. Only thing you should do is listen. Get everything the teacher is teaching and put everything in your mind, and then come to room and then think about that. What did your teacher teach you? What will you learn from that? What type of questions can be asked? Understand the concepts.
And previous year question papers.
While preparing for exams, I did not use previous year question papers that much though. But when it comes for your exam, start preparing. Like start referring the notes, or I'll start building the notes. What I used to do is I'll start building the notes the night before the exam. I start studying at 10 o'clock in the night, or else 11 o'clock in the night.
And I'll wake her up.
5 or 5:30 in the early morning, and I don't sleep. I go directly to the exam at 10 o'clock. I'll complete my exam and then come and sleep.
Yeah, that's really truth.
10 o'clock in the night.
That's truth, Ray, because I've witnessed this.
That is what I was doing, but it doesn't work for everybody.
Yeah, that's more important. Like, if it worked for her, it doesn't mean it can work for me or any other one. And when she said she used to skip,
You should identify the way it works for you. You should identify the process on the way how you should be learning.
yeah,
So it works.
when she said she used to skip classes, she was able to skip classes because she was having 9 CGPA. So don't try to do these things. Okay, okay, I will also skip classes. She did it because she was having 9 CGPA. If you do not have, do not skip classes. At least maintain 80% of it. So you are in the safe zone. You don't get debarred and everything.
You should be confident enough while you are skipping classes. Even if you have 9 CGPA, no? The thing is that some concepts cannot be like, if the teacher teaches you the main concepts, if you are not attending the class, some people might be coping up, like some people might be able to understand it by reading, by watching YouTube videos. Some people understand it only when the teacher teaches. So depends on individual, but it's like I suggest you people to working to keep working on notes only, like write down everything the teacher is teaching in the class and then refer it.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, that helps a lot. And more important, throughout our like college life, after our first year completes, we get 2 months of holiday, like 2 months of holidays, and same it follows for the 3 years, because in fourth year we sometimes have time issues or something. So in those summer, tell people how freshers or second years, how they can utilize their summers, like all those times, so that they can make sure there is skill, they have good skills, they have good cgpa too, and they are able to maintain everything including coding.
Okay. So what you should be doing is, you will be having 2 years. If you are from 2 months, sorry, 2 months. If you are from VIT campuses, so you'll be having 2 months of vacation after your year completes. So I suggest you to at least learn something for 15 days. Rest 45 days you can enjoy because it's vacation, right? You'll be going to your hometown. People from north, people from south, they'll not go to homes. Like, take Ayushi, she'll not go to her hometown like every month like we go. She'll go to her hometown once the semester ends. So you'll be like, you should spend your time with your family, you should enjoy your vacation. But in the same parallelly, you should be not you the thing is that with coding, if you stop doing it for 3 days straight, you'll be forgetting the concept. You should start from scratch again. So I strongly recommend you to keep on looking, have that learning thing in the holidays also.
Also, so even if you are in your first second year, you can also try out some of the courses in some of the platforms like Udemy or something. If you feel like they are worth taking, you can invest. I mean, try to level up your skills in first 2 years, whether it's coding, whether it's
It's just a video. It will make sure that if you watch a video or tutorial of something, of, let's think it's on a race. Okay, you will be having, it will be in your mind, like, okay, I have done this, it's okay, you will be sure that, okay, I learned this today, it's okay. If I don't solve problems, it's okay. You are in your vacation period. So it will be like, it will be more like, you will be making your concepts clear.
true.
That is what I recommend.
Yeah, I mean, that is how you can make sure you utilize the summers, and that because entire year you will be packed with exams, cat 1, cat 2, fat assignments, you don't have time for
Another point is that you will not find time to study all this, to concentrate on coding, on everything. You will not find time to study in college. Trust me, you will be going to college, you will be coming from classes, you will be staying in room, you will be tired, you'll have time. You don't have time. Like, it's like, if you come from college at 4 o'clock in the evening, in a blink of eye it will be 10 p.m.
Yeah,
and
true.
you should start sleeping because you should go to college again tomorrow. So I think holidays are best time to allot yourself for like at least 2 hours a day for studying. That is what I did when we got 4 months of vacation after 3-1.
I guess
That's when I started solving DSA problems. I was using Scalar for that. I was learning in Scalar. It's very good. I recommend you to watch Scalar videos. Take subscript, but it's expensive. But also they teach very well. They completely teach you the way you solve the problems, like the brute force, the good approach, and the post optimized approach. They'll teach you the way you will be explaining to the interviewer in your interview. So it will really help you.
okay, bro, if you can tell quickly some of the platforms that these people can use to prepare. I mean, for DSA, one platform for these puzzles and all, and this aptitude where they can prepare an interview. What are the things, like, if you know any such platform?
Okay. So if you are applying for service based companies, they'll be asking you for aptitude, right?
Hmm.
Go browse through Google, get the previous year question papers. Like you can use Prep Insta for that.
Yeah. And I guess India bid some sort of aptitude. I guess some.
Wait, also it's there for preparing for interviews. You
Hmm.
can use for DSA. You can use I suggest you to use YouTube only.
Take you forward.
Scallop, take you forward. Yeah, take you forward.
It's
Sheet
the
is
best.
very good. It's the
Yeah.
best. Strivers, it's very best. So you should be able to solve all the problems mostly in the striver sheet. That makes you confident enough to solve the problems in interview.
Yeah.
And
True.
for puzzles and all, GFG is best. Geeks for Geeks, you can refer in Geeks for Geeks. And what else? So you can start practicing your codes in Lead Code. Lead Code is very good. Hacker Earth is also very good because Hacker Earth and Hacker Rank, people use interviewers, like the companies use that platform for the interview
Assessment.
online test rounds.
So these are some of the platforms which can really help you. I mean, for sure you guys have to search it, and so that which platform suits you the best, so that you can understand. We can suggest you some which we use in our placement time, and we hope so. This also you can also make use out of it. All the materials out there on the internet. You don't have to buy anything. You should be keen enough to search it and get it for free. YouTube is free, Google is free. If you want to take courses in Udemy or Scalar or something, you have to pay. Then otherwise, everything you can learn for free and you can for sure implement.
If you wanna go check the company wise questions also, you can do it in Geeks for Geeks.
Yeah.
You'll be able to find the company asked questions, previous year questions asked by Microsoft, Amazon, many
Hmm.
more companies. You can find it there.
You
In
can.
Lead Code, it will ask you for premium, but in Geeks for Geeks, you can.
Yeah, also you can in GFG you can read articles, recent interviews of that particular company. They might have written the interview experience. Ki this company, this question came 2 days back. This, so you might get a lot of idea. GFG is best. We would say that.
Yeah. For every preparation, for your interview preparation, if you are having the interview in the next 2 days, you go to Geek for Geeks, read the experiences, or else you go to YouTube, see the videos of the people who were placed in the company. It makes you feel bit comfortable with the interview. Like you will be knowing the rounds, the type of questions it will be asking, and all. It makes you
Confident.
confident.
Yeah. So I guess these are all the things that we really wanted to discuss. Like in this video, we discussed about the materials. We discussed about Likhitha's placement journey, how she got rejected in one, but later on learned something and then implemented it into another company, and then she got into second company, Amadeus. And then we also talked about some other things like how to get 9 cgpa, the hacks and everything. Some things might work for you, some things might not. So it properly an experiment, trial and error. So you do it, and then if you don't get results, try adapting to new techniques, and that's how you can make use out of it. And that's how we all did it. And that's the summary of our entire 4 years. We did this, we coded, we enjoyed a lot, we spent a good time, and then today we are sitting at homes having this podcast and discussing about.
Like in my PG.
Yeah, she's in Bangalore currently. I mean, that's the entire podcast that we did today. And end kar de? Let me give the ending, huh? So thank you everyone for watching the video. I hope this video makes a lot of sense to you, and also you understand a lot of things and implement it into your interviews if they are coming. Try to research more about the companies, try to reach out to people or alumni of from your college, like whoever is working in that company. Try talking to them about interviews and everything. Try watching my podcast or any other podcast which can help you get through your placement time, and that's matter a lot. At the end of the day, if you have placement in hand, as soon as you have placement, you can enjoy more. So better you take placement early, and then you can enjoy.
सुकून से नींद भी आती है.
उनसे नींद भी आती है yeah. And thank you, Likhitha, for coming to the podcast. We are very grateful to have you
Guys,
here on
for
the.
having me.
Yeah, bro. So that's how we end this podcast. I hope we'll meet in the next podcast soon. So bye
So
bye.
please like, share, and subscribe Ayushi's channel. You'll be
Do like,
finding
share,
more
subscribe.
interesting content. Do
Yeah.
like and subscribe.
If this video gets more than 100 likes, we go for another one.
You'll be getting definitely.
Yeah. Chalo. Bye.